Hello, fourth grade friends. This is Mr. Keller, your school counselor. Hey, I'm coming to you with part two of our school counseling lesson on careers in the world of work. We're going to be doing some career exploration today using our iPads. I'd like to give you a preview of what we're going to work on. We're going to be using a site called pacareerzone.org. It's a site that our state of Pennsylvania has created for you and for older children and even adults to learn a little bit more about the world of work, a little bit more about careers in our community. Where we'll start is a quick review of personality. That is, what makes you, you. And from there, we're going to do a little exploration on the PA Career Zone website and answer some questions about a career that you're interested in or something that you think is just a really cool job that's out there in the world. So for starters, let's take a look at the PA Career Zone website so we can talk a little bit more about how to use it and where to find information. So here's the PA Career Zone. And what I'd like you to do, once you've navigated to PA Career Zone, is find the Explore button, okay? It's right here at the top, Explore. So we're going to click on the Explore button, and that should give us a chance to go over here to Assess Yourself. That means just learn a little bit more about yourself and take a quick assessment, which is really just a quick questionnaire about you. So we're going to go to Assess Yourself and Quick Assessment. Now at this point, as we look at the PA Career Zone website, you may notice some familiar information. It brings up those 6 personality types that we talked about in our last lesson. And it will give you an explanation of each of those 6 personality types. What we'd like to do first is have you take a look at which one of those 6 personality types is the most like you. And you'll use the pull down menu here to click on the one personality type that sounds the most like you. So I could also click on a puzzle piece that could bring up the piece that I want. So I'm going to go social as the personality type that most describes me first. Next, I'll take a look at the personality type that best describes me next. So go with artistic. And then PA Career Zone wants to know which personality type describes me third most. So PA Career Zone will ask me which one of these 3 personality types best describe me. Now I'll talk a little bit about what happens next. Once you have these 3 types that best describe you, you are able to click on the green View Results button. So when you're ready, you may do that. What will follow, if you scroll down, is a list of careers that might connect with your personality type. So PA Career Zone is a site that takes the information that you put in there about your personality and it turns it into careers that you may be interested in. Now, some of the career titles might be confusing to you. Some of them you might recognize, but it's not something you're really interested in. But I see here that counselor is one that popped up for me. So if we take a look back at our worksheet, once we've collected the information from PA Career Zone on careers based on our personality, what I'd like you to do is work towards that one career that you'd like to explore. And we're going to put that on this line right here for number 6. Take some time to think it over. It may not be a career that has popped up from the PA Career Zone site. So I'm going to come back. Let's say I'm really interested in being a firefighter and it did not come up in my list. I'll tell you what you can do. You may head right up here to the search bar. The search bar is in the upper right-hand corner. And I can put in the career that I'm looking for. So if I have an interest in being a forest firefighter, I see that that comes up and I can click on it. Now, it might bring up the career that you're looking for. Sometimes when people are looking for a particular career that's not on the PA Career Zone site, it might take you a few chances to try and find it on that site. But forest firefighter is what I'm looking for. And you can see here, it tells me a little bit about the job, about what they do. It tells me a little bit about how much money they might make, or an average salary that they might make in a year. If I scroll down a little bit about the job and what they do, it talks a little bit more about what they need to know. When we take a look at our worksheet, what I'd like you to do, once you've found that career that you'd like to explore and written that in for number 6, is you can take a look at questions 7 and 8. Simply click on the career that you're interested in, read a little bit about it, and please answer the following questions. For number 8, what 2 things do you think that you would like about this career? So, these answers for number 8 can come from your brain and what you know about that career, or it can come from what you read about the career on the PA Career Zone website. So one of the things that I think I would like about a career as a forest fighter is trying to help protect wildlife and people. I feel like I could be helpful. And if I go back to the PA Career Zone website, because I'm looking for something else that I might like about that career, I can see that one of the things that I'm able to do is rescue victims and administer emergency medical aid. I see that I also get to use some gear, jump gear and parachutes, perhaps. When you've thought of or read about 2 things you think you would like about that particular career, once again, you'll write those in for A and B for number 8. When you're ready for number 9 on your worksheet, I want you to know that every career in the world of work requires some education or training to be successful. But not every career requires college or university learning. There's nothing for you to write for number 9. You may leave number 9 blank. And if you want to challenge yourself, try to find out, what education or training would I need for this career? But I want you to know number 9 is extra. It's not required. I just want you to know that there is education or training for every career choice but not every career requires college. If we take a look at number 10 on our worksheet, what can you do as a fourth grader to be prepared for any career you may be interested in? So what are you learning right now as a fourth grader that might help you in the future, no matter what career you may find yourself in, whether it's firefighter or teacher, car salesman, artist, principal, teacher? What is it that you're excited about or interested in? What career really appeals to you? And what can you do as a fourth grader to be prepared for whatever career you may find yourself in? Write me a few ideas there on what you're learning or what you know, and what you practice so that you can be prepared for the world of work. As a school counselor, I love it when kids talk about being respectful, responsible, and safe, because that works in fourth grade and that works when you're in 12th grade, and that'll work when you're 25, and it'll work when you're 75. And I want you to know that every employer wants their employees to be respectful, responsible, and safe in the world of work. Well, that finishes it off for part 2 of our school counseling lesson on careers. I really appreciate your thoughtfulness on careers and your effort towards understanding a little part of the work world. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Take care.